Cool.
Amazing.
All right, we'll wait for these guys to leave.
We'll wait for the second door to click.
I've normally got, I don't really intro, I've got an intro already, but that's
Okay.
it. Bang. Laurence, like 2 seconds. Welcome everyone to episode 7. Actually, no, let's just start that again. It's episode 10.
Episode 10. Wow, we lost count.
Yeah, sorry, I did like 3. I did 3 yesterday. But welcome everyone to episode 10. In the hot seat, we have Laurence.
What's up?
If you don't know Laurence, then you're hiding under a rock. The guys went viral on multiple platforms: Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube too?
Facebook,
yeah.
Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. Those are my main 4. And I'm slowly branching into Twitch.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Tell me more about Twitch. Let's jump into that.
Well, Twitch is just like a live streaming platform, and I've been very inspired by certain people like iShowSpeed and all these people just making content on there. There's like a live stream, and then people like are somehow managing to cut their content and promote that person.
Yeah, so iShowSpeed, like we were talking about this yesterday. So I met Laurence for the first time yesterday, and we were talking about iShowSpeed, and you were telling me the guy live streams his videos, and then there's a bunch of people that are just cutting up these videos and posting them on TikTok and posting them short form essentially, and making him go viral. He said he went from like 0 to how many million?
So he's on 10 million on YouTube. He's like on 8 million TikTok. He's like huge on every platform now. But if you go onto his TikTok or YouTube, he's got barely any videos. So he doesn't post videos himself. Other people post him, and then they just tag him. But his main approach is just to do live streaming. People record his live streams and post short clips of him.
That's genius.
And to be honest, I've never heard of him until he played in a Sidemen charity match last week.
That's when I heard of him.
Yeah, with like KSI, Mr.
Yeah,
Beast.
that's when I heard of him.
No one's even talking about Mr. Beast playing football. It's all about iShowSpeed.
That's actually a good point.
It's mental. And
That's actually a
Mr.
good
Beast is
point.
the number 1 creator in the entire world. And people are talking about the 17-year-old who doesn't even post videos.
That's actually a good point. No one gives a fuck about Mr. Beast playing football,
Exactly. And Mr. Beast doesn't even know how to play football.
Yeah.
But it's just crazy. For me, it's crazy seeing this new wave of content creation where it just goes completely against the foundation of copyright. Like copyright is basically where you can't steal someone else's content.
Yeah.
And iShowSpeed has basically said, yeah, F you.
Yeah, mate, you can swear if you want. Fuck
Screen record my content and post me. I don't care.
Yeah.
And now he's becoming the number 1 creator in the world, I think.
That's mental. So do you think is that what your plan is then? Are you going to sort of emulate that business model?
I would love to. That's why I said I want to get into Twitch, because all I need to do is basically do what you're doing. Just set up a camera for an hour and a half, go live, tell the guys watching, just screen record this, and then as soon as I say anything, just post that 10-second, 1-minute clip onto TikTok, YouTube Shorts, Instagram, and you're going to go viral yourself.
Yeah, record this. If you watch it, record it.
It's almost like a race against who can post my content first, and the person who posts it first will hit the jackpot.
And like, how do you think you could build that audience though? Because that's all well and good, but you should have like a bit of an audience, right? For people to do that, you have to be entertaining, or you know what I mean?
I'm sure you've got to be entertaining, maybe a bit controversial.
Yeah.
You just got to be. Well, if I'm talking about myself,
about you, yeah.
So I make food videos. I make videos about Indonesian food, and I suppose I could do like a live stream of me introducing food to my friends, and then if people want to go viral on TikTok, they can just screen record that for show and post it straight away, and maybe even react to what my guests are eating.
I've seen that too. Like that's like a big niche of reacting, like the big reacting niches.
Yeah.
I love that shit.
It's called curation.
That's what it's called.
Curation.
That is the word.
Like curating someone else's content.
And that's just reacting. Is that's what that is?
More or less, but it's like I'm also trying to get into it now. So essentially, what would happen is I would find like a clip online of someone doing something, maybe eating like a nasi goreng, which is eating fried rice. Then I'll get a clip of me eating that same fried rice and maybe pretend like I'm in the same room as a person who's eating fried rice in their video. So it's like I'm in the room with them, interacting with them, maybe not talking to them directly, but like pretending like I'm there.
Bro, there's like levels to this game.
Yeah, it's like I'm like curating their content, and it's like there's layers, as you just said, layers on layers.
Well,
on
there's
layers
levels.
on layers.
Fuck.
So I'm doing my next big YouTube video now is where I get Gordon Ramsay cooking Padang rendang in the Sumatra hills. And I'm gonna get a clip of me also, maybe on a green screen, also in the hills, and he's gonna be cooking me the rendang, based on his YouTube video, and then I'm going to give that rendang to my guests to try. Does that make sense?
No, it doesn't. It's good. So, are you going to meet Gordon Ramsay? Or are you going to take his video?
With curation, you don't have to meet the person. You just need to know. I just need to screen. I just need to download his video, which he's already posted on YouTube, or it could be anything.
Yeah, no, I get you now. Yeah, no, I get it.
So it's like he's got a video of him cooking rendang in Padang. I download that video and then cut it up as if like he's almost like I'm interacting with him. And then I get a shot of me in a green screen studio with that background, or maybe I can go into like a field here in Bali.
That's really cool.
And then like me, what's that? Oh, what's he cooking? Oh my God, he's mixing a rendang with an omelette. Oh wow, that's so interesting. And then maybe I can like get a shot of like me reaching in, and then me reaching back out, and then it's me in the studio introducing Adam.
Yeah.
Rendang omelette.
That is.
But that is honestly the new wave of content creation. It's happening right now.
Yeah, where could I find, like, is there any examples of that? Is that like, iShowSpeed's not doing that, is he? He's not doing that.
I don't think he's doing exactly that, but people are doing that to him.
So
I think people are curating his content as well as posting it.
Just find that on TikTok, really. TikTok and Instagram.
Exactly.
I'm going to have a look after this because that sounds insane. It opens up a whole new realm of possibilities, right? Like, fuck.
You can be anywhere in the world and you can be engaging with people the other side of the world. It's basically what Kaby Lame, you know Kaby Lame?
Yes.
The #1 TikToker and most followed person in the world, Kaby Lame. He just reacts to other people's videos and it's like, he's essentially curating their content.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he gets like someone trying to open a car door, for example, them failing, so they climb out the window. And then he reacts to that video. He shows that clip first, and then he just goes to a car door, opens the door, and then he goes like that.
Yeah. Yes.
Obvious.
Yeah.
So that's essentially curation. And that's the new game we're living in right now. That's why short form content is like blowing up.
Yeah. Do you prefer short term, long term? You don't really care? Like
I like short term because it's easier to make than long form.
Yeah, and I think it's like you can get more viral. I think.
Yeah, you can go easily. It's more shareable, more viral. There's enough content in the world, so it's like you're investing 60 seconds of your time to watch a video. Like I can invest 60 seconds, and then over time, you develop an audience based on these short form videos, and then you expand to long form, which is what I'm trying to do now.
So you're going from your TikTok Reels or short form content and direct that to your YouTube page? Or no?
I thought I'd be able to cross promote like that, but people just recognize my face from TikTok. They just recognize my face. Oh, is that Laurence guy?
Yeah.
So that's when they watch my long form video.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and that's led to my last long form video was me introducing Indonesian food to Jason Derulo in his private villa in Bali.
How the fuck did that happen? How did that happen? First of all, how does it feel? Like, is it like a mind blowing fucking like what? Like,
honestly, I didn't think it was actually going to happen until it happened.
Yeah. Okay.
So I was on my bike. It was the same day as my brother was getting married.
Okay.
Actually, so I was driving down to Uluwatu. I was like, how on earth is this happening? Yeah. Like only a year ago, I was just a videographer. Like I was like just eating spicy food as for fun. And now I'm going to Jason Derulo's private villa. I was driving there almost literally with goosebumps.
Bro, I can imagine,
I've got
brother.
goosebumps thinking about it because it still hasn't sunk in. It's been like a month now. And then I went there and it just happened. He had like all his management team there, his whole crew. And I was like, it almost felt like my whole life and my career has been leading to that moment.
Yeah, okay.
I was like, finally, this is what it's like something which I thought would be impossible to do.
Yeah, no, I
getting Jason Derulo, like.
And like, what was the setup like? Did he have he has a huge team, I imagine. Like, he has loads of people around him. Like, did he get in contact with you? Like, how did that work?
So Savaya, shout out Chef Savaya. They flew in Jason Derulo and some other huge TikTokers over to Bali for a campaign called Jiggle to Bali for his new song. What's it called?
I have no idea.
My money don't jiggle jiggle. It
falls. Yeah.
Jiggle wiggle.
That was on the video, right?
Yeah. I danced to it and sung a song for the first time. Terrible. But that was the reason why he was there, and I basically, my friend Billy Precup, he managed to get me in contact with some of the directors of a group that owns Savaya, and then they said, yeah, just come and...
Did you pitch them? Did you pitch them? Or
I pitched the idea of me introducing Nasi Goreng to Jason Derulo when he was playing at Savaya. All I wanted was 1 minute with Jason Derulo, but he initially said no, and then they gave me 2 hours with him in his private villa.
And how did that work then? Like the reason I'm going deep is because there's two sides of that. I think when people see that, they just think, oh well, because you're famous now that you're getting those opportunities, but you're outreaching, right? You're putting yourself out there to get these opportunities. I think that's really important to say, right?
It's just like asking questions.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
I had this crazy idea. I wanted to make nasi goreng the #1 dish in the world. Right now, it's #2 on trending.
Okay, good.
So, but I was like a concept. And I was like, okay, well, Jason Derulo happens to be in Bali at the same time I'm filming this video. How can I somehow get in contact with Jason Derulo's team? And I realized he was playing at Sevilla, and I spoke to my friend who, he goes to Sevilla all the time. He was like, put me in touch with one of the guys, and
that was it.
It just happened. It just happened. I still didn't think it would happen until it actually happened.
And then during the day, like, so you had 2 hours with them. What was that like? Did you guys talk like outside the video? What was that like?
Yeah, we spoke a bit. I told him what I do. I told him like, okay, you're just going to be trying Indonesian food and just give me your honest reaction. And
yeah.
But he was a really cool guy, and it was not just Jason. He was a TikToker from South Korea who has like 50 million followers.
Yes, I've seen that. Yeah,
Another guy from France who's like also huge. A girl called Ashley Nocera from America who's also massive like fitness YouTuber.
Oh, so that was all. They were all.
They were all in Bali at the same time for this campaign.
Yeah, because I did see that. Because yes, the black guy, right? He's the
and
French guy.
Akams, yeah.
Yes, I seen that. I was like, oh,
how?
I was like, how? Like,
but they were all like chilling with Jason for Sevilla's campaign.
Ah, that makes sense.
So they were all flown in because of Sevilla, and then this was like one of their last days in Bali, and they were just in the villa because it was after the day after Jason Derulo performed, and yeah, it just happened to be right time, right place, right contacts, just the stars aligned. The stars aligned.
And a lot of hard work, man. Don't forget the hard work you've had to go through to get there, bro. Fuck. That's cool, bro. I'm so happy for you, man. That's dope,
I appreciate
man.
it.
That's dope. And what's your what's your next big thing then? Like, are you contacting more celebrities out there to push it, to try and get this #1, or are you just focusing more on the actual craft of what you're doing now?
Well, I'm still riding that wave. That's first of all. I'm scared to post another long form video after that because that's the last video I posted.
Yeah, you don't. Yeah, it's got to be
and
equal or top, right?
I've got like 3 long form videos already edited, and I just don't want to release them because I know they're not going to do nowhere near as good as Jason Derulo. So I'm going back to London in less than 2 weeks' time, and then my whole strategy of going to London is. I made nasi goreng the #1 dish in the world, and then I took it to London and introduced it to my friends and people and my old clients in London.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be going into the offices, into my old client offices, wearing like my Balinese outfit, and
you're gonna.
I'm going to bring Indonesia to London.
That's dope.
So that's a new strategy, you know.
That's
and
sick.
Hopefully it takes off.
And are you going to be in London for a long time? You're just going there for a bit?
I think only for like a month and a half.
Yeah. And
until the World Cup starts.
Okay. And is there just to continue this project? You're going to see family, a bit of both.
Well, I haven't been back to England for 2.5 years.
Yeah.
So I'm missing my friends. I haven't got a phone anymore because my phone contract expired. So I haven't got a phone number right now. So I need to go back to sort that out.
Fair enough.
You know, just little bits and bobs. But I'll be straight back onto a plane to Bali when I can.
Dope.
And it's also good to reset, you know, because Bali is like paradise. For me, it's the best place in the world. But, you know, after living here for this long, I need to focus on work, and all I want is like a nice cold room, a hot coffee, and just get work done.
I know what you mean.
And it's hard to do it here when everyone's like, my mate's calling me, Sevilla tonight. Let's get a drink tonight.
Oh man, I know exactly.
Let's get
what
food
you mean,
and. Oh man, it's
just easy out here, but I think in life you need a bit of struggle or something, like a bit of reality. This is heaven. Like,
this is literally heaven, but you need to know what hell look. Not hell.
I know what you mean though, but like you need
something to
comparison or like a contrast, because like you can get very complacent here. I found that with myself. Like I've been here for a while now, and you get very complacent because life's easy. Like it's so easy out here. Like I remember the first year I was here, I never cooked food once. And that just became normal. That just became normal to me. Then when I went back home, I was like, oh shit, I'm like a child, man. I've never done washing. I'm like a fucking child, man. But that's good. But I heard Steve Aoki's out in Bali.
He is.
Someone. If anyone knows Steve, I'll post this short form today, man. And that would be dope.
There's a lot of people in Bali right now for this Ultra Festival.
Yeah.
I should have somehow got. Actually, I was given free tickets. I still didn't go because I was hanging after Sevilla on Wednesday. I went to see Marshmallow.
Oh yeah, seeing that. How was it?
Sick. It was good. No, it was good. I'm not a massive Marshmallow fan, but all my mates were there at Sevilla. I was in the sun.
And now, like you're in the big times now. I know that you don't think you are.
Very.
I know that you don't think you are, but you get like a lot of free shit now, like free tickets, free fucking.
Pretty much, but I don't really like taking it too much.
I know what
Then
you mean,
I
but-
just become like a product.
Yeah.
So I mean, I didn't pay for my breakfast this morning. I've got some donuts with me. I was given.
Why did you not pay for your breakfast? What happened?
I just do a story on my Instagram.
What?
Or like I'm there eating my breakfast. They take a picture of me on the phone. Yeah.
Okay, so you are big time in Indonesia now.
Yeah, that's another reason why I don't really want to go back. Like, I'm gonna start having to pay for stuff in London. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool, right? That's cool. What's your? I think we'll go back now. We'll go back. That's cool. So like, before all of this, before this blown up, would you say like it's blew up over like a year or like what sort of time frame has it been noticeably different for you?
Well, it actually happened really, really fast. So from December, I started in December 2020,
She's starting to say, okay.
and I was posting travel videos. This
Okay.
is like, because I used to work as a videographer, traveling the world, like with travel agencies. I was just reposting old clips. That's pretty much it. And then when I ate gado-gado one time, which is like a famous Indonesian dish,
Okay.
that blew up. Got like a couple of 30,000 views on TikTok. I was like, holy crap, this could be very quick. This could be rapid growth. And I remember I didn't go out on New Year's Eve because I was like, I need to post a video tonight. I need to post a video first thing in the morning. I need to post a video on the second. And I just go into this mindset of post every single day before 10 a.m. And I know it's just a matter of time until it becomes a success. And I just knew how it would pan out.
So you're posting every day.
Every single day. And within 2 months, I went from 0 to 100,000
What's this on TikTok?
on TikTok. Yeah. Well, through 3 months.
3 months. But you post every single
I
day.
posted every single day.
So no excuses,
No
no
excuses.
bullshit, just every day.
And like if my mate said to me, "Oh, let's go out," I was like, "Man, I can't. I've got this job I've got to do."
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, what TikTok?
Yeah, but you're not getting at that time. You're not getting paid, right?
I wasn't getting paid.
So you just had this vision, this like dream vision. You knew what you needed to do to get it done, and you just did it. You just did the work to get it done. Mate, that's stressful because not many people can understand that. Like it's like, yeah, what is that? What is
The thing is,
that?
many people didn't even know really what TikTok was.
Yeah.
It's like even in England back then, it wasn't even really big of a thing. It was huge in Indonesia, and that's what I realized because all the videos really, what's the word? It's like very tailored. Not tailored, but like if you're a fan of food, which Indonesians love food, you're just going to be showing food content.
Yeah.
So I knew if I could just focus on one thing on a platform on TikTok, then eventually, within time, everyone who likes food is going to just see my videos in Indonesia.
Okay.
So that's yeah.
Okay. So you start posting every day, and when you're posting every day, what were you posting food content every day, or was that
Food content.
So
It
you were
was
posting the
food.
food content every day.
It was me eating an Indonesian food, and I was also speaking Indonesian.
And you were in Bali at this
I was in
point?
Bali, yeah.
Okay.
I was
cool.
living in Bali full time, just didn't have much expenses going out. I was paying 3 million a month for my rent, which is like 150 quid.
Yeah.
I lived like a king, and I was just making videos and just really grinding on it.
How were
really
you
grinding.
earning money at that point? Or were you
I
not?
had money from before.
Yeah, so you
So
literally.
I was working as a videographer back in London,
Okay.
corporate, and then it was March 2020 when I flew out.
So you just saved up, flew out, and then just fucking you went balls
And I had
to the
loads of
wall,
editing
man.
projects. I had literally editing projects sorted out for like 6 months, 5 months. I had that much because it was also reusable because I was also posting on my clients' Instagram, socials.
Okay.
So it's like content for months.
Okay.
There's some drop shipping as well.
Oh, you do dropshipping too?
I did it until it stopped working for me.
Yeah, fair enough. how was it for you? Okay, you make.
It was great. It was fantastic.
Yeah.
Until I was selling trousers actually.
Yeah.
From China, I had some stock in my London garage where if someone from England would buy it, I'd just send it from my garage. That's it.
That's cool. That's cool. And then so every day, and how often do you post now?
I aim every day, but now now I'm doing like subtitles. Now my content's in English, so I put Indonesian subtitles. So it takes me another an hour and a half just to do the subtitles. And I really want to polish it off as well, which is also quite time consuming.
Yeah.
So it's once a day, maybe once every 2 days.
Okay.
And I reward myself with a coffee.
Is that what you do?
Yeah, I'm like, I'm not allowed a coffee unless I get a video finished.
Yeah, I'm interested about that. Like, I'm actually interested when I speak to people about their mindset about like work and stuff. So, like, you seem like a very focused individual, and no, because I think honestly, I think when I speak to people, and especially you say like TikTokers and shit, you just think they're fucking around. Like, that's what you think. Like, that guy, what's his name? He's like the #1 TikToker in the
Can't be
world.
lame.
Like, I can imagine behind the scenes, he's got like a strategic vision of why he got to where he gets to. It's not just luck. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, and I think people don't understand that. So, like, your workflow is that you're working every day, you're editing every day. Because I found this out yesterday. You edit your own videos too.
I edit every
So
single
you
one of my
film.
videos. Even when I pay people to, I've paid several people to edit my videos before. Even though they were good, I wouldn't post them because I don't feel like it's representative of me 100%. And if I don't think it's like, if I think a video is like 90% good, I'm not going to post it. It's
Yes,
maybe it's just maybe my ego, I think.
No, but I think I think, mate, that's what you
Or I
perfection. It's like perfection, mate. You know what you want. Like your standards.
Yeah, I think it's like Picasso. It's like
Yeah, that's it. Like,
he's not going to get someone to paint his artwork and then claim it's his.
Bro, it's like Elon Musk. It's like, bro, it has to be perfect. The Tesla has to be perfect. Like, do you know what I mean? It has to be. You're like Steve Jobs with the iPhone. Like, you can't have like shit products out there.
Exactly. So
you can't.
it's like it's also like my grandkids might even see these videos and it's like,
Oh, they will, 'cause
I
they're on there forever.
I want them to say, yeah, this was done by Laurence, not an editor who Laurence paid to edit.
Yeah.
You know? It's done by Laurence. This is Laurence's mind. This is Laurence's vision.
Yeah, that's good. No, yeah, 'cause I found out yesterday. So you're filming. Do you do like what's it called? Like, how do you get people on? Because I know, like, obviously we knew each other, but like, how do you get people on the show? Like, are you contacting them? Or have you got like somebody to do that for you?
At the start, I was contacting my friends. It was just my friends.
Did you mates? Yeah.
Just my mates who were just having some fun. And then when people started contacting me saying, "Hey, I saw like with you, you saw
I did that,
you
yeah.
saw Johnny on the show." He's like, "Oh, I saw Johnny come on my podcast," and I was like, "Okay, I'll come on your podcast. Johnny come on my show."
Yeah.
Because like someone dropped out yesterday, and now
It just worked.
and now there's also a bunch of TikTokers who I see their videos on my FYP, follow them. Oh, they're in Bali. Hey, Johnny, come on.
Yeah, that's it.
It's like I had Mel and Phil on. Yes, there's loads of TikTokers here. There's
Bro, I
loads
know
of
that because
creators
there's like
here.
loads of people I know personally who are on your like I forgot his name, the French guy, the big guy, the fucking the bodybuilders are on there.
Flo. Florian.
Yeah, like fucking like them people.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, like the two fucking massive.
Yeah, him and Nico.
yeah. Yeah, so I see a lot of people I know on there. So I was just interested to see like, so they're contacting. A lot of people are contacting. It's a mixture. You
So
contact people.
I actually would. So I've known Nico for a few years.
Yeah.
But I know he's a very busy guy. So I pitched him the idea saying, "Hey man, I'm shooting a video called What Do Bodybuilders Think of Indonesian Food?" I was wondering if you wanted to come on and if you've got any mates, just invite them on. It'll be great for you to help us review Indonesian food and give us your take, whether this is healthy, if this is something you might incorporate in your diet. And then he said, "Yeah, why not?" Because he saw that his mates were also on it before. So it's almost like a snowball effect.
Yeah. I think that's how. Yeah,
But
that's how I found out Johnny there. Seeing Johnny's like, oh fuck, okay, that's pretty cool.
But I don't know how Johnny. I think Johnny just started following me, and I was like, "Oh, you're a cafe coach guy."
Yeah.
I was like, "Shit, I used to go cafe coach all the time."
He's a fucking Love Island guy, man. That's how I see him.
To be honest, I stopped watching Love Island before he came on.
Oh, same, but I just know everyone like.
But it was only it was only after I was like, "Oh, I'm getting this Johnny guy on the show." I was like, "Oh,
Love Island.
yeah, Love Island guy." I was like, "Yeah." But really Sam got such a
mate, he's a
down
legend.
to earth, great guy.
Mate, he's a legend, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like one of my mates. He's a fucking legend, man. He's a legend.
I mean, I saw some clips of him on Live Island, and I don't think
that's the
I don't
past,
I don't
man.
think that's very representative of him.
No, that's the past. He's a businessman now. He lives in Bali. He's like centered in life. Like.
I mean, it's a great place to I don't know. I feel like Bali's a place where you can be yourself and kind of escape for norms or expectations. And
Oh, brother.
there's no way I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing now if I was in London.
Same. I think it's a good place to find yourself and also experiment without judgment.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because everyone is almost experimenting here themselves.
Yeah, like everyone, like I started this podcast out here. Like I'm doing loads of stuff out here that I don't think I would definitely not. Well, I'm certain I wouldn't do in London if it's through like my own fear of what people would say, like just even how society's run out there. Like even like if we go back to like, TikTok and creating videos, there's still a stigma, I believe, in London of like that's not a real fucking job. That's like that's not a career. Like you're wasting time doing that. Yeah. You're wasting time creating content. You're wasting time doing that. That's what I find a lot of people in my circles. I used to work in finance, right? So like I've got a very fucking my friends back home are straight A's, 12 hours a day. They want to fucking grow that ladder. But yeah, man, you can just fucking, bro, just do what you want, be yourself. You can actually do what the fuck you want now.
You can do anything.
As long as you're not breaking laws,
It's,
you
it's
do
like
whatever you want.
it's like a playground.
Yeah, that's
It's
it.
literally like a playground.
Yeah.
But many people don't realize that my playground is social media. That is my TikTok social media. Most of the time, I'm just in cafes or at home just editing, actually.
Yeah.
Or in the studio filming.
Yeah.
So it can be a bit lonely, but I love it. I would not change it.
That is something I've found. It's like it can be lonely, but that's like just a small price to pay for.
Yeah, but then again, I meet like people like yourself or like
Yeah.
other creatives, and it's nice if there's someone who can understand you.
Yeah.
Which is you don't get that in England. Because well, I know when I was in London, I kept telling my mates, I just wanted to be a YouTuber somehow, but I don't know how to do it. Because I used to be a YouTuber back in 2009.
Yeah.
I was a gaming YouTuber.
What kind of games were you playing?
This was my first taste of YouTube.
Yeah.
So 2009, I was playing a game called RuneScape. I don't know if you've heard
Oh
of it.
man, old school, mate. I
Yeah,
used to play
old school RS.
Mate, I used to play old school RuneScape back in the day.
Yeah,
mate.
yeah. I used to make montage videos, commentary videos of me playing RuneScape and posting on edit it just for fun, and then I uploaded it onto YouTube, and I developed a good following. I was getting like 40,000 views per video.
Oh, that's decent.
Back in 2009 when YouTube was even a thing, no one knew about it.
That's really good.
But I was too young. But I remember YouTube wanted to pay me, but I was 15 at the time. And I asked my dad, can I put your card details onto YouTube? He was like, this looks like a scam.
I meant that's just this is a scam. That's just
It's a scam. He was like, I'm not putting my credit card details on this website called YouTube. And back then, the interface looked rubbish. I mean, no one knew what this was. It was just basically I posted my gaming videos. Because I'm not doing that. And then my school friends found out I played RuneScape, put my video on the big projector in school when I was in A-levels.
How was that? Good.
The worst.
Yeah, I was gonna say it was
worst,
horrible.
the worst morning of my life.
Fuck.
And I remember I went home and I deleted every single video. I deleted everything.
That's it. Like, fuck.
After a year and a half doing it, and I was like, fuck. I don't know. I just felt empty. I love doing it. Now I feel too embarrassed to be doing that.
Yeah.
And then I remember I gave my good mate George Benson, who lives out here. I gave him a couple of shout outs when he started his COD channel, and he built that channel to 1 million subscribers. And then he moved to Bali, and I was like, fuck, you are living the life in Bali, doing what you love, making videos about Chelsea Football Club. Him just talking about Chelsea for 10 minutes. I was like, I want to be living in Bali.
I want to be doing shit I love.
Yeah, you make your own hours, you are your own boss, and you were living in paradise with a great group of friends, eating great food every day.
Yeah.
How can I make this happen? So I was working in England in corporate, making good money, and then spending the money when traveling.
Yeah.
And then going back and forth, and thank God for COVID, because
Yeah.
I wouldn't be stuck here.
Why did you lose your job, or like did you like
My
the perception?
my main client said, yeah, from Monday we won't need you back in the office.
Fuck. Okay.
So it was 3:30 in the afternoon when I was told that. I was like, okay, cool. And this is after we just finished filming. I filmed like a whole campaign of them, and then I booked my flight at 3:30 in the afternoon, and my flight was at 7:30. So I went home, didn't tell anyone, and got my first flight available to Bali. Didn't even tell my friends,
man.
didn't tell my family. I was just in Bali. Boom.
I love that shit.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
And here I am, still in Bali.
I love that shit. I love that shit.
Yeah,
Where-
2.5 years ago.
Where are you from back home? London?
London, yeah.
Yeah, whereabouts?
Northwest London, but I moved out to a place called Newbury, which is near Reading, growing up.
Okay.
That's where I had my first taste of YouTube back in 2009, and then I moved back to London to be working full time.
Where Northwest in London?
Golders Green.
Oh, Golders Green.
Hampstead,
Yeah,
Finchley.
yeah. I know there's.
Where,
Yeah.
where do you live, or where are you from?
No, well, I'm from Newcastle, but I lived in southeast London. I lived in Greenwich.
Greenwich, nice.
Yeah, I
nice.
was in Greenwich in Canary Wharf for a bit.
Nice.
I was working in finance.
Right next to a finance.
Well, yeah,
finance
literally,
district.
I was in the fucking thick of it, man. Like, yeah, I hate that lifestyle so much.
Really?
Yeah, bro. Well, it's just too much for me, man. Like, it's like, not too much, but it's not a life for me, bro. Like, I was working like 12 hours a day. I was drinking a lot. I was drinking a lot. I was just partying a lot. I was working. I was out with clients. I wasn't really. I don't know. I wasn't doing what I want to do. Like, I like doing this. I like creating things. I like creating things, meeting people, and traveling. That's like me. Like, I'm happy doing that, learning new things and experiencing different experiences. I'm just like, when I was working in that life, I'm just doing the same shit I was earning a fuckload of money, but I was spending all the money on just drinking, fucking eating coke, like legit. Yeah, I was just fucking. It was just a terrible lifestyle, bro. Like, even though I was earning so much money, then I just left. I was like, fuck this. Like, yeah, I had like a similar thing. I was like, yeah, fuck this. I am gone. Didn't tell anyone. Just left my job. Just didn't even work my notice. I was like, right, I'm gone. And I just fucking went out on my own. Like literally just started doing shit. Like started.
In London or in Bali?
No, actually in Mexico. I went to Mexico first.
What, Tulum?
Tulum, yeah, I was in Tulum. Yeah.
Wow, epic.
I went to Tulum in Costa Rica. I went out there and I just like, I don't know how the fuck it happened, man. I really don't. Like I just met like just cool people, like creators, like people who are like more into spirituality. I started like just changing my mindset. Like learning more about the universe, like really like what people call woo-woo, but like manifesting, like really like trying to figure things out myself and putting myself out there. Then I came to Bali, then it's just snowballs into great things. I think once you this is my personal opinion, once you like really center yourself to your truth, whatever that is, if that's like working on what you're doing and what I'm doing, like you're unstoppable. Like if you just really just keep working on it day by day, there is like no. You're not going to fail, if that makes sense.
No one's going to stop me. I am on this train. I'm going.
That's it.
Literally,
Yeah.
my mindset at the time when TikTok was like blowing up, I was like, I'm on this bullet train. I know exactly where I want to go.
And that's it.
Nothing's going to stop me. I made, because I think it goes back to when I was younger, when I quit YouTube, I was like, I messed up 12 years ago. I knew that's the path I wanted to take in my life. I messed it up because, because
of people.
Because I was so embarrassed.
Because of people, man. Yeah.
All right, now, fuck everyone else. I'm going to go 100%, put all my effort, all my energy on this project, and no one's going to stop me. Literally, no one's going to stop me.
I love that.
And it was just that mentality I had the whole time. And even still, people are like, but you can't make money on TikTok because in Indonesia you can't actually get paid by views. I get paid on YouTube, but not on TikTok unless it's brand deals. I was like, but you still got quite paid on it. But I was like, I knew what the big vision was. I knew, okay, my face is going to be shown enough. It was like, eventually someone's going to be wanting to partner up with me. And yeah, I just haven't looked back since. It's just like full steam ahead. And I think that, I don't know if I'm looking back, I don't know if being called resilient is like the right word, but I think since I started going to the gym, it's like, even though I don't want to go to the gym, I still do it anyway.
Discipline,
yeah.
It's discipline.
And that also stemmed from the gym. As soon as I quit YouTube, I started going to the gym, building like that, that belief, I can get results. It doesn't happen overnight, but I mean, it's over time, working out every day. And then I just applied that mentality to what I'm doing now.
It's fully discipline, just doing the shit you here to do, but you have to do it because you know it's the best for you.
Because you know it's the right thing to do.
It's the right thing. Even if you don't want to do it,
it,
if it's like dieting, gym, whatever it is, you know it's the right thing for you, even though you don't want to fucking do it. That's why I think like with the work, like do you want to work every day or like you're also disciplined in your editing where you're like, fuck right, I've just got to do it. Like when you're posting once a day, there must have been days when you're like, fuck, I want to go out with my mates. I want to fucking...
No, 100%. But I just make sure that if I do know I'm going to go out with my mates, I get my work done before I go out with my mates.
Yeah, that's
it's like something where I edit 2 videos in one day. And what's great, it's only 1 minute long. My videos are all 1 minute. So it's not like I'm posting like a 10-minute vlog. Yeah. It's a 1 minute video and it's like, come on, that's the least I can do. It's like 1 minute video, that's it. And I just post the same video on all of these different platforms: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube Shorts.
How long does it take you to edit a 1 minute video? Now.
Honestly, it's a bit embarrassing, but like...
Bro, it takes me like 4 days, man.
No, honestly, it can take up to like 3.5 hours, maybe 4 hours.
That's not bad.
But it's because I want to make it perfect. That's the first thing. It's like I've got so much content as well. Like every time I shoot my video, I've got 120 gig of footage, which needs
but like... for one video?
For like the studio show we did yesterday.
So that shoot we did yesterday.
That's 3 1 minute videos.
Okay.
And a long form video which I would do eventually.
Okay, which is probably never going to come out.
It will one day, I promise. One day. But I mean, it's only for like 3 minutes of video footage, and there's like an hour and a bit worth of footage.
Oh shit.
3 minutes.
Oh shit.
So it's a lot of like organization, which is well. I've got to keep all the old clips because I want to use them.
You edit them, right? So you're actually picking the timestamps. You're picking the bits you want and don't want.
Yeah, it's my vision.
Yeah, so it takes a lot, man. Yeah, it takes a lot of effort.
But I'm getting far better at it because, like, when I'm in the studio, I'm actually like when you're talking, there's like, okay, I'm gonna use that bit. I'm gonna use that bit. That's why the questions that's why the questions I'm asking you. It's all like leading questions because I want you to say certain things.
Yeah.
I'm like looking out for these keywords you say because my edits are like, it's like a cut every second and a half because I want to maximize the audience's retention. So that's how these platforms work. They work on audience retention more than anything else. If you can make someone watch a video from second 1 to 59, then this video is going to go viral.
Yeah.
100%. So that's why there's always like a reason. I always give my audience a reason to stay towards the end of a video.
And how do you do that then? Is it
Okay, so for example, my ratings always happen at the end of a video. It's like someone watches my video. Oh, what are they going to give? What are they going to score nasi goreng out of 10?
Oh, that's the ENAC. Is that the ENAC or DNAC?
Yeah, are they going to give us an ENAC or is it a DNAC?
Yeah.
What rating do you give nasi goreng out of 10? Oh, it's a 9 or 10 or 8 out of 10 or whatever. And that's always at the end of a video. At the start of the video is always me introducing it, and then we always talk about how it looks before they even taste it. And it's only halfway through the videos when people eat it. And that's what the audience want to see. We want to see them eating it. So, oh, what do they think of it? It happens for the last third. And then what's their rating out of 10? Final thoughts? That's the last 5 seconds, last 6 seconds.
Is that designed on purpose?
Yeah, by 1,000,000%.
Yes. Okay.
It's like before I was introducing food to people, I would be reviewing a food. So my system would be top 3 foods from Jakarta. So I'd ask my audience, what are the top 3 foods? I'll do a poll, they'll tell me the top 3 dishes, I would try it myself, and then I'd basically say, this is my third favorite, this is my second favorite, this is my favorite. And at the end of each video, I'd always react to something, whether it's maybe if it's too spicy, I'd put loads of sample on my favorite one, eat it, and then I'd react in a funny way, like jumping into a swimming pool, or like, I don't know, just like smashing my face. You know, doing something funny, so people would want to stay to the end to watch my reaction.
Okay.
And yeah.
And do you do any study of like TikTok, YouTube, or anything?
Yeah, all the time.
Where, like how? What
So
do
you
do?
just watch.
Is it like just watching and like literally like noting, analyzing? And
That's exactly it. I grew up with YouTube, but I graduated in TV and film back in England.
Okay, that's cool.
So I've got like a TV background, and then I used to work with YouTubers. So I've got like a TV background, a YouTuber content creation background, and also like a corporate background.
Yeah,
So now I'm like merging all 3.
you get the trifecta, bro.
Yeah, and also and I specialize to be a DP, a DOP in documentary and filmmaking. So it's like, it's getting all these different nuggets and merging them together, and then that led to me giving food to Jason Derulo. But that's what I said earlier in a podcast. I was like, it felt like my whole life was leading to this one moment.
Okay.
8th of August. That's the same day my brother got married, and
Get
also
that
I
tattooed
interviewed.
somewhere, bro. 8th of August.
Seriously, man, that's honestly how it felt. Like,
That's
how can I top Jason Derulo coming on the show? Or until I post the episode of you, Adam.
Of course, that's gonna fucking go 20 million views, man.
100%. But
No, that's sick though. No, bro, like that is. Oh man, I like hearing stories like that, man, because it just shows, bro. Like anyone, if you put fucking time, effort, and passion into something, like anything's possible, man. Like, anything is really possible if you really follow your passions to a
for
fucking
sure.
T, man.
it's like that's what I dreamt of doing. I literally dreamt of living in Bali, and I was just finding a way. How can I live in Bali?
So that's like sort of like not manifested, but you dreamt it, and then you figured out a way on how to.
Yeah, people always say to me, "Where do you see yourself in 5 years?" If you just think of where you want to be in 5 years' time, it will happen. It will 100% happen.
Yeah, I 100% believe that.
And now I've got a mentality is like anything that you think is impossible can be possible. And now I've just started writing down. Well, last couple of weeks, I've got a bucket list.
Yeah.
I've got a book which just says bucket list of things I want to do.
What's one of them? Give me one of them off the bucket list.
What is them? Okay, going to space is one of them. Playing basketball with Obama is another one.
Oh.
I want to introduce food to a British politician like Boris Johnson.
Boris
or
Johnson,
Keir,
that'd be so
yeah,
sick.
or Keir Starmer or someone like that.
That would be so sick.
I want to, make nasi goreng the number 1 dish in the world, which is what I'm currently focusing on right now. I'd love to have my own restaurant.
Yeah.
Like having a restaurant in Bali or in London would be sick. Those are some ones, and then some of them are like different stuff.
That's cool. That's fucking.
But it's like also things like call my mum once a day, call my dad once a day, stuff like that.
Yeah. Okay.
But it's just hard when you're a content creator. I need to get a video out, and nothing else matters.
Is that so? Your mindset is that like nothing else matters except from getting this task done.
Literally, it's
that's
quite
some savage. It's like me in the gym. Like it literally takes some savage mindset. You're like a savage of fucking TikTok, bro.
But you have to be like that because if I don't keep it going, then it can disappear. It can go.
Do you ever feel like anxious or nervous like that? Like this pressure, or do you put high pressure on yourself to like really?
I need pressure.
Yeah,
I need pressure to
really
function.
deliver.
If I don't get pressure, then I don't do anything.
Yeah.
And it's like, at the start it was like, how can I stay in Bali? Because obviously money was running out, and all I had was I had like 300,000 followers on TikTok. How can I make more money? How can I make money? So it's like, then I got my key tasks, and then I started doing more brand deals. like just literally doing anything.
Yeah.
And then that like kept me afloat, and now it's become like a full-on business.
And what do you do for fun? I know this
I
is
make
fun,
videos.
but
Literally,
but
I
outside of like this, what would you do for fun? Like,
I love playing football.
yeah.
Football is my two favorites, but I used to love going out, but I mean, it's just not worth it anymore. It's like 2-day hangover for what?
Oh, mate. Yeah.
It's like, what's the point? What's the point in going out?
Yeah.
And then, but honestly, I have my most fun when I'm shooting my videos in the studio.
That's good, though.
Because I know I'm being productive. I get to meet, I just chat to and have fun with my mates or like new people like yourself.
Yeah.
And I'm also as a job. It's like
I know what you mean.
something to look forward to. And it's like always when I'm filming, I'm thinking of what else can I do next? How can I make this show better?
Yeah, like these podcasts are probably the most fun I have. Like when you get to speak to people like on a personal level, like nothing else in my mind, like nothing else matters now except from this conversation. And I like it's like a bit of a meditation for me. Like no distractions. You get to learn about someone on a deeper level. And it's just fucking cool. Like, and this is like my idea of fun. And you're like,
It's
fuck
weird how it
going out,
changes
man.
between different groups.
Yeah, like fuck going out, man. Like,
Yeah.
fuck. It's them 2-day hangovers. Like, and being unproductive for me like hurts my mental health.
It does, yeah.
Cause I really put like that's what I was talking about. Like I was asking about pressure, like probably from a personal standpoint. Cause like say if I do go out, and like, bro, like I try just because like my addiction passed, I really try not to drink. But like the times when I do drink, and I'm out of action for like 2 days, I hate myself. I'm like, fuck, man, you're wasting so much time. Like you don't have time. What you're doing? Like you're wasting opportunities today. Like do you have that sort?
100%. It's like FOMO of what you should be doing.
Yeah. It's like fuck.
It's like I wish I could be doing it, but I can't.
I can't get out.
I can't get myself to do it. So, you know, also riding my moped.
Yeah.
First thing in the morning is one of my favorite things to do.
Yeah.
Because I put in a podcast with Stephen Bartlett.
Yes.
One of my favorite podcasters.
I want him on my podcast.
He would be unbelievable.
And I've got a connection too. So
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He comes to Bali often.
Yeah. Well, one of my mentors used to live in Dubai. He's been voted the 99th most influential person in Dubai, and this guy's called Spencer. He's one of my good friends, and Stephen was on his podcast the other week, and I was like, Spencer, this is how we got in touch with Russell Brand. Well, also like I saw a new Russell Brand, but then this all came across. I was like, Spencer, you need to put me in contact. He's like, mate, if you get to like your 100th episode, you'll be on. I'm like, right, that's it.
Sick.
He's like, Adam, I will do anything to get him on your podcast if we get to the 100th episode. I was like, bam, done. That's
Very
it.
good, but that's a goal to aim for.
Yeah, that's
now
it.
you know I need to get 100 episodes.
That's
so
it.
this can
Done.
happen.
Yes, that's what I mean. It's like it's just like that's why I have like I'm just like I think we have like the same. Like my mindset now is like every day like how can I make this better? How can I get good guests? What can I do? Like because I'm really shit at editing, right? Because I don't come from that background, but I'm learning, man. Like I'm watching fucking videos. I'm doing what I can.
When you want to do something, when you learn way so much quicker.
That's it. Like yeah, once you like decide you want something, you start to figure out like okay, how can I get this? Not like it's impossible. It's like no. What do I need to do to get to this goal? Like every day, how can I get better to get to this goal? But yeah, so you get up, you listen to Steve's Diary of a CEO.
Stephen or Colin and Samir's show, also excellent podcasters. And they talk about the creator economy. So it's like and they talk to other famous TikTokers, YouTubers, and it's like how are they able to like monetize it and like what's their mentality and like getting inside of their mind.
Yeah.
And then I'll like wake up at 6 a.m. and I'm driving around, sometimes to a cafe or whatever. And I'm just listening to this podcast, and it just gets me fired up. And I was like, okay, now I know I need to get this video out, and I'm gonna be focused until 10 a.m. As soon as I get this video finished, I'm gonna go to the gym, work out hard, and feel great rest of the day.
Yeah. So what's let's just touch on that. What is your daily schedule? Like, how does it start? Do you wake up? What time do you get up?
So I get up at 6 a.m.
Up at 6.
6 a.m. Get ready, and then either I drive straight to the gym, listening to a podcast, come back, shower, and go straight to a cafe, or I wake up, get ready, go on a bike, watch sunrise whilst driving my bike, empty roads, lovely.
Yeah.
And then just get in the zone, come back, get my laptop, and go straight to a cafe.
And then how long are you working for from the cafe?
Until my video gets uploaded.
Which is what? So what time?
Probably until 11. It's 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock.
It's okay. And then what?
And then when I take a break, I'm like, okay, I need to chill for like an hour. So normally I go to the gym if I haven't been to the gym already.
Okay.
Or I just go home, have a shower, just like rinse.
Yeah.
It's like, what's next? What am I filming later on today? Because normally I film at like between 5 and 7.
Okay.
So it's like I'm planning for my video, which I'm going to film later on that day, and then repeat.
And are you filming every day? now, or like?
Before I'm going to London, so I'm going to London in a week and a half. I'm filming 4 times a week.
Okay. Okay.
But before it was about once or twice a week. But this is for like it's a different format. Before I was doing a studio show, I'd be filming every day in different restaurants.
Oh.
From where we just meet reviewing the food.
Oh. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So.
Okay. That's cool. Where do you live?
Well,
not your exact.
just north of Batibulong. It's like Canggu, yeah.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So it's like
Close by.
quiet. It's like kind of like Peranani vibey area.
Is it past Paranan?
It's like Paranan, Raya Canggu. It's like Raya Canggu main road, and then just the other side.
Yeah, I want to move. I want to move to Tumbuk Bayou.
Where's that? Is that Sese?
It's like close. It's like up. It's up towards. Fuck. So you go to Paranan, turn right, and then go up. I don't know if I'm describing that. Like, you know, if you go through the Paranan shortcut.
Yeah.
And then you can either turn right or left. You go left towards like the beach.
Yeah.
Then right. Then you go all the way up, and then there's a little quiet village called Tumbuk Bayou, but it's beautiful, man. Like
Sick.
it's quiet, man. Rice fields. That's what I need now, because I'm on that, like, I'm on hustling. I'm focused. Like, I need to get out of the fucking hustle and bustle of Canggu, man. Like, I just want to be working relentlessly until I get to where I need to get to.
Which is what? What is where do you need
I
to get to?
I want this podcast to be reaching 100 million downloads, to be honest, on the podcast front. I've also got a coaching business where, like, we help men with depression. We help men with we help men become more in touch with their emotions, because of what we found is, this is on a different side of the business, but what we found is we're not really taught emotions growing up in school, not men or women. We're not taught how to, validate ourselves. We're taught to sort of, especially men, suppress our emotions, or, man up, or, you can't be weak. So we do different educational programs to teach people from ages sort of 12 and upwards on how to do that. So I really want to make that nationwide, and I want to get that to a point where, especially in the UK, it's actual curriculum, like emotional intelligence within children, like just to teach that on some aspect.
It's an actual subject. It's like a class people have to go to.
Yes, a class that people can go to, or like right now we do courses and online different things, but I want it to be like actual in curriculum, like in schools, because fuck, there's so many people from my version of life where they just don't know what the fuck they're doing, like emotions. They don't know, like, they get angry and they hate themselves, or like they don't know how to express being upset, or like especially a lot of men from my circles, or even from market research, like embarrassed to cry, or like they just don't know, like, you don't know. And it's hard, especially when you're growing up. You've got so many emotions, you're going through fucking so much shit, you don't know what you want to do. You got society pressure that you have to provide, that you have to be somebody. You always have to be somebody.
Yeah.
And then and it's so much pressure. It's fuck. And then what do you do? It's like, why is, like, and then we focus on, like, why is, like, male suicides going up by like 12% every year? Why is that? Every year. It's like, why? What can we do? Depression's gone up by 30. It's been up 32%. It's got something to do with COVID, but it's like, why? So I'm on a fucking mission, man, just to change that aspect of it, grow this podcast, and also, like, part of this podcast is to spread knowledge on different aspects, right? So, like, you've got valuable knowledge. The people out there who want to hear that valuable knowledge. You've got, like, I've got business people come, like, say Johnny, for example. It's like people who want to hear that, like, and just really spread knowledge from the truth, like truthful knowledge from an actual person, not bullshit from a teacher teaching some bullshit. I always had this thing, like,
there's a reason why they're teachers.
Yeah, like, I was like,
if they weren't teachers, I'd be doing.
Yeah, there's nothing, like, look, teachers a good job, but, like, I always had this thing, like, I remember I used to argue with my business teacher in school. I said, bro, you don't have a business, like, stop, like, why are you like, stop it, man.
Yeah.
Like, but look, respect the teachers, man.
No, I 100% respect teachers.
Yeah,
I mean,
but
there's other people who they just don't have real life experience.
yeah, that's it. And I'm on that, like, wave, bro. Like, I want to introduce real life people to the world, however I can do that, man. So that's like my mission. And also, like, I'm starting a fucking little travel YouTube channel, but that's, like, just for fun. Like, I'm just doing challenges. Like, do you know Yes Theory?
Yeah.
I want to do shit like that, like 24. I'm gonna do the 24 hours in Bangkok, no money, and do shit like that, because I like being uncomfortable, pushing uncomfortable. Like, that's like my thing. I like to do that, and I just want to restore some faith in humanity too, man. Like, show the good side of people, show the real side of people, and it's not all, like, especially, like, when we're talking about, like, living in Bali and stuff, and, like, just showing people, like, you don't have to stay where you are. You can do what you want. Just push yourself out there. That's why I was asking you these questions about, like, yeah, you fucking have a dream and a goal, bro, just fucking go for it. It doesn't matter what people say. People are not going to support you until you become successful.
Yeah.
Then they'll start to support you.
Mr. Beast would say, yeah, you're an idiot until you're successful.
Yeah, that's
literally.
it.
I even still now people say, yeah, I'm just an idiot. I don't know what I'm talking about. I say I want to start doing live streams on Twitch. Like, well, why would you do that? Yeah, but you know, if you never try, you never know.
Yeah, just do it, man. I'm just a big proponent, man. And also, like, we need some diversity, man. I love when I see people doing some crazy shit. That, like, do you know what I mean? Like yes theory. I love when I say yes theory. Like what you're doing. I'm like, bro, like, that's just cool, man. It's like something I don't want to do, but it's just cool to see somebody's doing that and like really fucking making a career and a living out of it. Like, I love that shit. I don't think we've got a lot of long left, bro. But you fuck, we don't. We've got 4 minutes left. But it goes by, right?
Yeah. Well. If I was to give it just the last piece of advice.
No, before that, I just want to one question. What's your top 3 YouTubers right now?
Top 3 YouTubers.
Yeah.
Ryan Trahan.
Bro, man, we need to do a part 2. Did you see his
30-day challenge around
coin
America?
to Mr. Beast?
I watched only like 2 episodes, but
it's good though.
It's fucking sick. I mean, I love that concept because it merges idea-based content with his personality.
Yeah.
And, you know, we're losing vloggers these days because it's all about the idea now, but he's managed to merge the two together. It's like, what's the idea and bring out who he is as a person.
He's so weird in a good way.
He's fantastic.
Yeah, he's so weird in a good way. I love him.
He's honestly fantastic. So he's probably my number 1.
Number 1, okay.
I forgot his name, but I watch all his videos. Okay, Colin and Samir.
Oh, I don't know who that is.
Just they do podcasts as well.
Okay.
Really, like, they talk about the creator economy, get some great guests on. And my third is... Wait, I'm going to be careful about this one because I take this seriously. Better Squad and Sidemen.
Yes, I've been massive.
Just because I love all those guys who are part of it. And just those are the guys who I learn most from.
Yeah.
And how I study their videos. Yeah, because I watch their videos, but I have, as you were saying earlier, I've got a notepad with me and I just write down.
Oh, really?
Transitions, what first certain questions they ask the guests, how they do it, like jokes they make, how they do the set, timings, how they're able to keep someone watching from the first second to like minute 59. Because it's all very well done. It's like a TV show.
No, it is. I love them. I've been watching, when you said that, like recently, honestly, the last couple of months, I've been watching a fuckload of Sidemen, a fuckload.
Like, honestly, it's great. It's great content.
Good. Honestly, I think I'm in love with Harry. Harry's a legend.
Harry, which one?
Harry. Harry.
Rotashaw.
Yeah, Rotashaw. WTF,
Yeah.
mate. He's just, his jokes are fucking, they're out there.
Nutcase.
I love it. Yeah, man, that's it. Final advice to give to the camera, to the fans, to the people.
Guys, all of you have got one of those on you, a phone. If you're honest, I just know about content creation because that's what I breathe, that's what I live. Just film yourself doing whatever you're doing in your life, whether it's your job in Sainsbury's. Film yourself doing something creative in Sainsbury's, like make a little funny video of your colleagues. You've got a phone, maybe invest in a microphone because that's also really important. Like a little microphone you can just attach to your phone and just get content out there. Even if it's a 30-second video out per day, just get out there, see what happens. And then people will be commenting what they want to see you to do next or what they want to see in the future from you guys. And just do what your audience asks you to do. And then implement out what you want to do yourself. And then what the algorithm wants you to do. And then you've got yourself a golden nugget. So, you know, just have fun if you want to get into this content creation space. And you can start in England, and then one day you'll be living out in Bali doing the same thing, you know. And you'll be invited on Adam's podcast
and on his show, trying
Indonesian food. So,
oh no, pleasure, man. Thanks for coming,
Adam. It's been epic.
Thanks so much.
Had a great time on the show, and I really hope you get to your 100th episode and you get Stephen on the show.
Thanks, brother. Thanks. Boom. Outro there. Good.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Cool. That was awesome.
You like
I
that?
really enjoyed that.
Ah, cheers, dog. Once again, bro. Thanks for coming on.
Yeah, I appreciate for reaching out because if you don't reach out, then
you never know.
You never know. You never will know what might happen.
Let's see what's happening here.
Honestly, I love.